That was electric. That was electric.
Smoke royalty. We're smoking with y'all, man. Hey, we is here, man. We're gonna jump right into it, man. No soliloquy needed, you dig? We have none other than Gullah JB. We're smoking with you, big dog. How you, man? You on mute, brother.
What's happening? What's happening, man? How you doing, Smoke?
Man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, highly favored. Elated to have you on the platform, my brother. You know what I mean?
Likewise.
You know what I mean? If you, I'm gonna be real with you. You was slick, low key requested by like 4-5 of the people. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
And then BA tried to take my interview. I said, nah.
I do remember that.
Okay, shout out to the homie BA, man.
Yeah, man.
So we're gonna start this off, man. Hold on, let me turn this down. My bad. So Gullah JB, you know what I mean? Kind of give the people an overview of who Gullah JB is as a person before we get into who Gullah JB is as a person. You feel me?
All right. Well, shit, you know what I'm saying? Gullah JB, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm 30 years old. Shit, you know, I was born in South Carolina originally. But I moved to goddamn Atlanta, East Atlanta, when I was like 1. I moved to Boulder Crest. So I was, you know, I was out there doing my thing and shit, you know, out there then till then. And then, you know, after a while, my family, they moved out closer to like Lithonia, Conyers, Covington and shit like that. So, shit, I've been out here,
all over the place,
here like that since then. Yeah. You know?
Okay, so
all my cousins and shit, they still stay on Counter Road and stuff like that. So.
Okay, so whose side of the family is from Carolina? Like what's that, mama?
Both
Oh, both of them.
Both of them.
Okay then. Okay then. What was the decision to move to Atlanta? If you know.
I think they just wanted to get away, like, you know, like in South Carolina is really kind of like I don't know. Well, I don't know about the whole South Carolina, but like where we was from is like we from McClenaville, South Carolina, like Santee, McClenaville, and Charleston.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, they kind of small, they real country, you know, places. So I feel like they probably just wanted to get away from all of that and try to make something different and do something better, you know. So my mama, I think she came here and then she got a job and she started working at Marta. And she had me when she was like 22, 23.
Okay. So fairly young. And what about Pops?
Yeah. Pops. Yeah, he was in the military. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was in the military. He went to the, you know, I think he did like a couple wars and stuff like that.
Okay.
And yeah, he been around though, you know. He's still here.
Are you a real stern type of person, being the military background?
As a kid, yeah.
Okay.
As a kid, yeah.
Now
he more,
you know what I mean? Like
growing up, yeah. You know, getting older, as you get older, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff kind of go out the way. Talking about man shit and you know what I'm saying? Just being Pops and actually, you know what I'm saying? He know what it is like to be a man out here. You know what I'm saying? So
okay then.
That's all that is.
So growing up in how long you stay in East Atlanta for?
Shit, I stayed in East Atlanta until I was like 17.
I bet. So growing up in, not to
Yeah.
cut you off, but growing up in East Atlanta, like, explain to the people what that's like.
Hey man, it's East Atlanta, man. It's like it's everything that they said is. You know, it's rough, kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to goddamn, everybody trying to make it.
Yeah.
Everybody goddamn, everybody kind of act. You know, gotta kind of keep your head on the swivel and make sure who you hang with and who you be with is legit, because they out here to get you. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody out here to get you, but you know what I'm saying? It's just gotta be, you know, gotta be a little more thorough, a little more different, you know?
No, that's a fact. That's a super fact. So what are some of the daily activities, you know what I mean, like that you would see growing up in East Atlanta? Because you know what I mean, I frequent East Atlanta sometimes. You feel me? You know what I mean? I know what go on out there. You feel me? But just for the people that's not familiar, you know what I mean? I know you said it's everything they hear about, but you know what I mean? You right here, you know what I mean? From somebody that grew up there. Tell them some of the activities you've seen growing up in East Atlanta.
Shit, man, I done seen it all, man. You know, but growing up as a kid out there, you know, you see it all, and then you doing something else. Like I played baseball.
Okay.
Like growing up as a kid, like, you know, from like 4 years old. I was playing baseball at Gresham Park, you know what I'm saying? At Gresham Park. You know what I'm saying? And we stayed right across the street from there at the park. You see what I'm saying? The park apartments. So, you know what I'm saying? I played baseball there for a long time, and then I got the I got the middle school, got the high school. I played ball. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got to high school, I started playing a little more basketball. You see what I'm saying?
You was nice in baseball?
Oh yeah. In baseball, I play every position. In baseball, man, I
what's
pitch,
your favorite position?
I love to pitch. They always got there have me pitching. Or either shortstop. Or either shortstop.
Okay. So you got an arm.
Yeah.
You got a super arm.
And you can catch. Yeah. And then sometimes they have me play, you know, the outfield. When I play every position. Like for real. The only position I didn't play was hind catcher. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't do the hind catcher shit. I ain't like that's a little too close for me. Nah.
Boy, that's way too close. I play baseball as well. I play so I tried when I first tried out for baseball. I don't know what I was thinking about. I went to second base. My arm just got tired. You know what I mean? Then I went to first base. It was too much action. You feel me? I said, listen, what the hell going on? And then I got moved to right field.
Man, they would have loved to have you as a high catcher then.
Hell no. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I'm not doing it. You feel me? Nah.
Because they would have been like, all right, he can sit back here, he big, he strong, and then he can goddamn fire that thing back out there the first, third, or second real quick. Man. You ain't got to move, you ain't got to run.
Yeah, man,
you know?
Look, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Look, I play right field, you know what I mean? And the reason I'm not with being a catcher and shit is I done hit 2 or 3 of these niggas just swinging, you feel me, with my follow through and shit, you feel me? Like, hell nah, nigga, I'm not finna do that. Nah. You got like all the way messed up. And then, you know what I mean? Pitchers be throwing wild and shit. You gotta dive and shit. Some of this shit.
Yeah, man. Man. That's why I figured I was like, man, I can't do that shit, man. I can't do the hind catch. I feel like I was gonna get hit with the damn bat, you know, swing crazy and shit. I can't do it.
Hell nah.
But I play every position except for hind catching. I got MVP awards, all of that shit.
Okay. And was it mainly baseball? Besides basketball?
I played
growing up.
Yeah, I played Cedar Grove. I played I was playing a little bit on the baseball on the basketball jump, but I was mainly on baseball. And then before I moved out to Conyers and Covington and shit like that, Latonia, and you know, it was like I was about to play I was about to do the football for them. The coach for the baseball, the head coach for the baseball team. Not to say I was a freshman playing senior baseball. So
they put you out there with the varsity.
Yeah, I was a freshman playing senior baseball and also playing the regular, with the freshmen and shit like that too. Whenever they games and shit was.
Okay.
But the coach for the baseball team, he was the head coach for the football team too, and he wanted me to be a running back. But we moved. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a year right before that.
Okay then. So let's go back. You know what I mean? One of the first musical experiences that you've had, you know what I mean? Just growing up, you know what I mean? It could be anything, you know what I mean? Whether moms played it, whether you heard it, you know what I mean? Somewhere else, whatever.
Right. Yeah, shit. Some of my first musical experiences was like Snoop Dogg and Pop and Biggie. You know what I'm saying? My pops, you know what I'm saying? We was staying in Atlanta, and I remember as a kid, he used to have that old school, and we used to always, he was in the military, so I think he came back, and then he was doing the guard shit, and then we'll have to always drive out back to South Carolina. So he'll always, you know what I'm saying? I remember sometimes it'd be me and him, and then he'll just ride. I remember, like, as a kid, I had to be like 6, 5, 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? And it'll just be me and him, and we'll be riding down the interstate, and he'll be listening to some Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style, or some, you know what I'm saying, or some Pop, or some Biggie, or some old, you know what I'm saying, just a bunch of old school, you know what I'm saying, artists, and I grew up listening to a lot of that stuff.
Okay then. I can see where you going with it. You feel me? So growing up listening to those things, like what when you started to get your own sense of musical style, like your own sound, your own ear, so to speak. You know what I mean? What were some of your favorites then?
Well, my favorites. Let me see. Obviously, I started, to listen to the Pop, the Biggie on my own and shit like that. I had to understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like after hearing it as a little child, and then growing up, those was like some of the first things I listened to. And then being in Atlanta, it was T.I. It was Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? It was the Yang Yang Twins. It was the Young Bloods. It was Outkast. It was Goody Mob. It was a lot of There was a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Crime Mob. A lot of things growing up, man. But me first listening, like my first CD, my first album I bought, I think it was T.I. Urban Legend.
Okay.
And I had to be probably like 12, 13, man.
Okay. So you had to be like 12, 13.
Yeah.
Did any of those kind of like influence some of your style today? or is it just admiration for those
Uh,
artists?
I guess you could say that. Yeah, I fuck with the T.I. heavy. I fuck with the Jeezy heavy. You know, before I actually was doing this battle rap thing, I loved to do music and shit too. You know, it's just a lot of my shit ain't never came out.
Yeah.
But we gonna change all that in a second.
Nah, that's a fact.
So,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
you know what I'm
So,
saying? But like I started because shit, I heard T.I. and I felt like that was one of the dopest shit I ever heard.
mm,
You know what I'm saying?
what song or what album specifically from T.I.?
When I bought the Urban Legend, it was the song what it was, Praying for Help, and a couple other songs that was like, you know, it wasn't the norm of what we would feel from a rap album. You know what I'm saying? And it gave kind of a little bit of that Tupac vibe on, you know, touching on certain things that, you know, we don't really hear, you know. So
Yeah.
I liked it that. And then I like how he could switch it up and be versatile with it and still be, you know, clean cut or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And as years grew on, he actually showed that he actually, you know, it worked for him on cam and being clean and cut and all of this other thing. So I kind of, I fuck with Tip. I fuck with it. I got a lot of his albums. I got a lot of Jeezy albums, you know.
Okay.
So
Okay.
those two was the main two that made me want to start rapping.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a spat in a moment. You know what I mean?
Those was the main two that made me want to start rapping.
Listen, Can't Ban the Snowman.
Yes.
Trap music, you feel me? You know what I mean? I was trying to.
They can't ban no man.
That shit goes so crazy.
Man, we was in middle school. People had snowman shirts on. We didn't even know what that mean back then, like that.
Man, look, man.
Like we knew what it mean, but you know,
we didn't know. We knew, but we didn't know. That's a fact. That's a fact. But no,
man, they were kicking us out of school for wearing them shirts.
Boy, what? That was crazy. That was wild. No, that was wild. I think I was in high school. When that happened. It was kicking me out. Man. You know what I mean? Give it before they knew what it was. They it was like, you know what I mean? But then they try to classify it as like some gang shit. Then they it was like, nah, y'all can't wear these at all. Period.
Y'all can't wear these at all, bro. I'm like, damn. If you come to school with this shit, you gonna have to take it off. They gonna give you some shit from the lost and found. I'm like, damn.
Fleas.
Yeah, bro.
but no, when you started to actually sit down and or when did you get introduced to rapping?
To rapping, man. My best friend Leon. He was on the same tip I was from. We were from the same area, Boulder Crest. I stayed right down at the park on Boulder Crest, and he stayed right in the neighborhood beside us called Whitehall Forest. And he always came over, you know what I'm saying, as a kid. We've been knowing him since 5 years old. I still know him to this day. You know? So yeah. And he was just like, man, I think we should goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Start rapping, you know what I'm saying? Start doing this rap shit. And then I was like, yeah, man, I like this shit, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, we'll be calling each other on the phone, and we'll be on the fucking computer listening to old fucking Dipset beats and shit on fucking what is it, LimeWire? We'll be on that shit. We'll be playing beats back and forth from our computers and shit, and fucking freestyling and shit, man.
Okay.
all day and shit like that. Just me and him and shit like that, bro.
How
And
old
that's
was
how
you?
that shit started. Huh? I was like 12, 13. Like I
Oh
said, that's
shit.
when I first started rapping, like really rapping. It may have been 11,
Oh
you
shit.
know. I'm 30 now. I can't really
Yeah.
remember. It was around that time though. 11, 12, 13. I say 12.
Okay, okay.
But
So
man,
you not no newbie at this. You know what I mean? I ain't
no,
but there's some truth
no,
in
no,
this.
no, 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 no. Man, we listen to Dipset, Joel Santana all the time, man. What the game's been missing,
Yeah. Yeah.
what the game's
Yeah.
been missing, man. We be running all them old Dipset and all them old Dipset freestyles and shit back on instrumental, running it to each other and freestyling and shit all day, man.
Man, nah, them instrumentals, them Dipset instrumental, them sample instrumentals is crazy.
Yeah, man. Crazy,
Crazy. This should make you want to
crazy,
rap. Period.
crazy. Once hey, and he introduced me to that,
Yeah.
like the whole Dipset movement thing, and
Yeah.
man, I heard that shit and I was like, what the fuck?
He's like, hold up,
And that
man.
shit
What
was
the hell
hard.
going
Yeah, bro. And I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, man, ever since then, bro, I've been rapping. I've been rapping.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
When,
it probably been on and off, but I've been rapping.
so when was the like a time where you felt like, damn, I could really rap. You know what I mean? Like what was that time? And what was that like?
Oh, I don't even know. I'm trying to remember. Is it like the time I realized I can rap? When the time I realized I could rap was probably like 14, 15, when we was, after school, and then my homeboys and shit, we'll be doing like ciphers and
Mm-hmm.
shit like that. Like I came up in East Atlanta, so it was like we did a lot of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we gambling. I'm talking about dice. I'm talking about cards,
Tonk.
spade. You know what I'm saying? We gambling on one-on-one basketball. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We just everything. So around that time, I was doing a lot of shit.
So around
Yeah,
14, 15 is when you actually figured out like, yo, I can do this shit.
yeah, doing like ciphers and shit, and niggas was like, yeah, that nigga, he dope, he fire.
Were you did you get a chance to make songs at this time?
Yeah, I got some songs. I should shoot them twice and see, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know. They old songs though, so it ain't
That's what
me
I'm
now.
saying. No,
You
that's
know?
what I'm saying. At this time, when you figuring out that you can rap, are you looking to get into the studio at this time?
Yeah.
Okay,
After I
okay.
moved, like right during that time of like moving out to Lithonia, Covington, Conyers, and shit like that. That's right when I was like jumping into like getting into the studios and shit. I was like 16 then. 15, 16. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It was like my first year. It was like my second year in high school.
Okay,
You know,
then. Okay, then.
and yeah. So I was really trying to get in the studio, and then I used to go to the studios, Big Will or whatever. He did. He made the instrumental for the Shorty Swing My Way, or whatever it is,
Okay,
like that. Yeah.
okay,
I still got his number right now. He be fucking with me now. But
okay, okay.
yeah. He made that, but he an old school type of, I was
Yeah,
looking for something different,
something different. Yeah.
So I made a couple songs with him, and then, I just been moving around, fucking with a couple different, producers and shit like that, and then I kind of stopped fucking with it for a second, you know?
Yeah. What was the reason, if you don't mind me asking?
Shit, running the fucking streets.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it every time.
Running the fucking streets, man.
That'll do it every time. I promise you.
Getting locked up and doing all this crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Look, it'll happen, especially when you know what I mean. You running around being a knucklehead. You feel me?
Yeah. You learn the hard way, dog.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like for real, man. I already know.
But
learn the hard way.
But was that something that you always kept like with you? You know what I mean? Like even through the distance from it, like was that something that you always kept with you?
Oh yeah, all the time. Everywhere I went, like after running the streets, doing all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I even tried to, I went into the military, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. We finna get into it. Okay.
You know. I went to the military, all of that shit, and I went in like right out of high school type shit. I think I did like a year. I did a year in college, and then I went military. I got into some trouble, some shit, and then they was like, "Shit, you should go to the military or whatever." So I was like, "I'll try this shit out," I actually ended up there liking it though. It ain't a bad thing for everybody, It ain't for everybody, and what I'm saying.
Let's go into it. Let's go into it. We're brand to the military.
I was in the army.
In the army? Okay, then.
Yeah.
And what age did you go into the army?
I went in when I was 19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long did you serve?
I served 6 years.
Man, God bless
supposed
you.
To be 8.
I appreciate it.
It's supposed to be 8, but it's like you do the 6, and then it's like the other 2 is like
you're
kind of like
obligated, but you're not. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So it was like 8 but 6.
Heck yeah, my sister and her husband, they're military police.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, they MPs and shit.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I already know what you got. You know what I mean? When they got out, they were still obligated for like 2 more years after that.
Yeah.
So I already know.
Yeah, and then my dad was also in the military too, so
Was he also in the army?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Being in the army, you visit. I know you've been to different places, but tell the people like what different places you've been to and stuff.
Shit, I ain't been out of the country and none of that shit. Like, because what I did was like engineering type shit. You know what I'm saying? We was classified as like engineers, and then after basic, we had to go to like the engineering school and learn the engineer creed and shit like that. Okay. But I was a power generator mechanic. Okay. I fixed power generators. And and I like welding machines and stuff like that. So I know how to do like schematics and wiring diagrams and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
We got us a smart. Listen.
I know how to do that shit, so I can like kind of figure out like what's going on with the generator, or the wire diagram. You know what I'm saying? Just by doing the wiring diagram and shit like that, and with a multimeter. I can figure out what the problem is, type shit.
Right.
Overseas, we would be like the people that's giving the power to like all the camps,
to the bases,
all the different camps and platoons and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if the soldiers and shit got their Xbox with them, their TV, and and all that other shit to make them feel. You know what I'm saying?
Make them feel at home.
That's what we did. I was in like I was in a maintenance battalion where like we refuel the trucks. We got the diesel. We know about the diesel people and all of that shit like that. So I did all of that shit too, you know. But the basics, you know, the basics of learning, you know, to shoot everything and learn how to survive and all that shit. That's everybody's first job, being infantry.
Man, I
You
already know y'all some bad mothers. Shut y'all mouths. You feel me? Listen,
Yeah.
my little sister, she your age or maybe a year older than you, right? She went into the military around the same time you did, right?
Right.
I was, you know what I mean? I was, you know what I mean, being facetious out there in the streets, you feel me? I brought some big shit home, you know what I mean? Trying to take it somewhere type shit, right? Bruh, I could not get this shit to break down at all, you feel me? Little sis come in, she like, what you doing with that? You know what I mean? You don't know what to do with that. I said, I'm trying to break this thing down. What? She 30 seconds to a minute, bro, down to the firing pin. You hear me?
What you had?
I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? You feel me?
I feel.
Down to the firing pin, you hear me?
Hey man, we had to learn all of that shit too. To learn how to break it all the way down, and man, we couldn't sleep without it. If you get caught without it, you in trouble.
It's over.
Type shit. Like
it's over.
That's how it was in basic. Like if you leave they don't even call it a gun. They say it's a weapon. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they tell you something way bigger and say that's a gun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But if you leaving your shit around and they pick it up, you fucked up.
It's over with. And it's like that in war too.
They teaching you the basis of, you know, the art of war. Like, don't ever get caught lacking out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever get, and I take that to battle rap too. I ain't gonna never get caught lacking out here. They gonna have to goddamn really come and kill me, Smoke.
Yeah, I hear that.
They gonna have to really come and kill me, Smoke, in the battle rap shit, man. I ain't gonna never be caught lacking out here.
Alright, the man's militant out here. You feel me? Y'all better recognize. You feel me? Recognize a step aside, straight up. You feel me? And so going through the military, what are some of those experiences that you still the experiences, the lessons, the values that you still live by today?
Shit, man. It's just shit. It's a lot of lessons and values that I take from it. You know, like I learned just, you know, always stand on your ground, always stand 10 toes, always be a man about what you saying and what you doing. You know what I'm saying? And don't be telling somebody to do something that you wouldn't do or you couldn't do, or you know, because I was in charge of people too at a point. You know, so you kind of gotta take, you know what I'm saying? Like if they fuck up, it could be all on you. You gotta take that. You know, it's like it's a lot of things. You know, it's just a lot of different morals that you learn. You know, and then being a team, and you know, kind of like a company. That's what it was too, a company. Y'all learn to work together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody like marching. Everybody's supposed to sound the same. It's like one band, one sound type shit.
Yeah.
You know? And that's real shit. That kind of, you know, it relates now to like, you know what I'm saying, with this word sports shit. It's shit all, you know, we one band, one sound. We all moving and we marching accordingly.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You did what I'm saying. One band, one sound, march accordingly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A team is the definition of a team. Multiple people coming together for one goal. You did what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Different individuals with one goal. You know what I mean? That's trying to attain that one goal. You feel me? That's what it's all about. You did. That's a good quality to go by. You feel me? I'm actually about to write that down. You feel me? One band, one sound. That's exactly what I'm about to do. You know what I mean? Shout out to Nick Cannon. And you know what I mean? You feel me?
Yeah, but that's a real life shit though.
That is though.
That's
That
real life
is though.
shit. You know?
So transitioning. So I know you said you well. What do you do once you get out of the military? Like, what's life like post military?
Whew. Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, life out of the side of the military be good. You know? You just, you know, back, you know, you feel like you back kind of, you know, you back regular, you know?
Yeah.
Shit, you know,
Yeah.
find a job. Shit, if you don't, you're gonna struggle a little bit. I done had my struggles and my ups and my downs and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So shit. Over the course of these last couple of years, shit, you know, so I know how the struggle is and shit like that, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I done been to some dark places, right? And
Yes, sir.
you know,
Yes, sir.
I don't want to goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I already know it. You feel me? So where was the time where you because you said you kind of got away from it, right? So what was the time where you got back into this you know what I mean, this rapping shit?
Oh man. Basically after fucking around and get locked up and shit so much, and then I noticed like shit, I ain't on no probation, none of this shit like that, and doing like the probation and shit, I would fucking, you know, I started watching kotd and Smack.
Okay.
You know?
How old were you at this time?
On YouTube. Shit. This was shit, I had to be like, this was probably like 25, 26.
Okay.
You know? Okay. I started back watching Smack. You know, I've been watching Smack though. Back then. When I was telling you about me and my best friend listening to Dipset and shit like that, we was watching the Smack shit on BET and shit back then.
So what was your first like battle rap moment to where you was like, oh nah, this shit is cold. Like, what is this?
I think it was a disaster shit. I think it was some disaster versus I can't remember. I think it may have been disaster versus Cassidy. Like one of the ones where I was like, okay, I'm back watching this.
Okay.
You know, okay. I think that was one of the ones. Okay. But the first battle rap shit I ever seen was Murda Mook versus Serious Jones.
Mook versus Serious Jones?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the first one I ever seen.
Okay.
And then after that, I seen Mook versus Lux. I think that was the second time though. I seen them the Mook versus Lux the second time, and then I went back and then I seen you know, the first time and shit like that. You had to catch them bitches like certain you know, you had to catch them like different clips type shit.
Yeah,
like
putting them out rounds.
Still ain't even a full battle today. I don't think.
Yeah, that's back when they was putting them out by rounds.
Yeah. So I remember.
I think YouTube back then had a time limit. That's what it was. YouTube back then had a time limit, so they had to put it out, you know what I mean, in different rounds because it was the time limit was too big to put it out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
See, I ain't know that.
Up.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
But yeah, Disaster versus Cassidy. That was
That was one.
That was like the shit. Yeah, that was one of those ones. I was like, okay, I like this shit. Like the way Disaster, it was Disaster versus DNA.
Versus DNA.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one where Drake was there.
Okay.
That was one of the ones. That was yeah. That was the one I seen. It just came back to me. That was the one. That was the one that made me start back watching it.
Okay. Now starting back watching it, like what are some of Gullah JB's favorites going through this journey? You know what I mean? This battle rap journey.
Oh man. I got a lot. I got a good. I fuck with O'Red a lot. I like the way he put that shit together.
Legend.
Briz.
Mm-hmm.
I like that shit he was doing. Rock. I fuck with that. Man. Hitman. Man, it's a lot of these niggas that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to get my top 5 or
no.
We're
gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that later. I was just saying at that time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, at that time, watching it coming back, Briz, like the Briz verse Ill Will and Arsenal or whatever it was. One of those ones. The O-Red. Man. I was watching a lot of the Charlie clips.
Charlie clips, yeah.
Yeah, the Charlie clips. Man. I was watching a lot of shit, but those are like the Charlie clips versus Daylyt, or the Charlie clips versus Hollow the Don.
Yeah.
And shit like that. Like that was fight. Those battles.
Yeah.
Those battles made me kind of like want to get back into it. You know what I'm saying? And
okay.
And after that, I started watching battle rap. And I've been watching.
During this time, you rapping? You back rapping during this time? Or
nah.
Nah.
Well, yeah, I was. I was going to the studio like every other day and shit like that. Like, dropping a little shit with my homeboy around the corner in the neighborhood and shit, we play it for the homeboys around the neighborhood. Everybody like it. It's fire. It never really pop like that.
Okay. Let's speed up a little bit. Let's say, so when does Gullah JB actually start like grasping the art of battle rap? Like, when does Gullah JB start putting down words for this battle rap culture?
Man. After I think after I kept seeing Briz Rothstein and Rock, and then I seen T-Top and Geechi.
Mm-hmm.
After I seen Geechi, and then I seen Geechi versus K-Shine, I was like, damn. I don't know what it was about that one battle. It was just, it did it for me. I was like, I gotta get into this.
Yeah.
I gotta get into this. I like this shit, and I'm gonna start studying more.
Yeah.
Like at first, I was watching it just as a fan type shit, and then I said, nah, I gotta start watching it to like critique it.
Yeah.
To like know what to do and know what people kind of like and what people don't like. And I studied this shit for like a good year. At least a good year and a half. You know what I'm saying? So,
and by study it, what you mean by study it? You watch the greats, you know what I mean? You go back and you watch pins, you know what I mean? Like, which one you watch the best?
I watched it all, man. The Lux versus Calicoes, the John versus Hitmans, you know what I'm saying? The Lux versus Hollow, just all of it, man. I went back and I watched damn near everything. Okay, there's still a couple battles I haven't probably watched just because it's a lot of shit to watch.
It's a lot of shit. Yeah, it's a lot about, especially
there's a lot of shit to watch. I like the Big T.
Yeah.
The Big T versus man, I think it was Big T versus K-Shine.
Or Shine. Yeah,
I like that one. I think I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. Man, it was a bunch of shit, man. It's just I'm still studying and shit today, you know.
Big T
But
versus
you know,
Lil Red.
yeah, it was just a way. It was just a way of like seeing the bars elevate over time
Yeah.
to like seeing like where it came from, you know, certain bars, and then seeing like how we putting it together today. You know, and I feel like that was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
And I
definitely
really,
dope.
you know, it's a lot harder than a lot of people think sometimes. Trying to come up with different shit all the time.
Yeah, nah, definitely. I understand. Look, I'm no rapper. You feel me? When I sit down, and I recap these bars and I write down these bars. I'm only writing down what you know what I mean. What I can compute as creative. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean. A lot of the times I get it right, but there's sometimes where I don't get. You know what I mean? Or it goes over my head, so to speak. You feel me? But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what I mean. We proud our hip hop heads to be as complex as possible. You feel me?
Yeah.
But then whenever our hip hop heads look at us, or look at I don't want to say us because I'm not a battle rapper, but when our hip hop heads look at battle rappers, they look at, you know what I mean, like immortal gods, so to speak. You feel me? Like
Right.
you niggas is the true lyricists of hip hop type of shit. But then with us as a culture, we don't really like the complex shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of weird. Like, you know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird. Like,
I like the complex shit as long as it's digestible. You know?
Yeah.
Like the way Lux put it together is digestible. Like the way certain people put it together.
Yeah.
It can be. It doesn't seem
JC.
Too, yeah, you know, it doesn't. The way some people put it together, it don't seem too complex because you can understand it, but you can clearly tell that it's a difference in the way that they write from the other person. You know. Yeah.
Factuals. Now, when does Gullah JB build up the courage to actually start battling?
Shit. I was fucking with the Danny Meyer shit. And I really fuck with Danny on that shit because he was one of the ones. He one of my favorites, like for real. And I heard he was doing the Undiscovered Gems tournament. And he said it was like $50 or something like that to get in. I was like, shit, man. I already had some shit written down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just writing some shit, you know, because I was already studying it and doing all that. So I was already writing some shit down. So I was like, all right.
This was like a year ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
This year.
this year. Okay. Let's go. You know what I mean? Let me sit up straight. You feel me? Yeah, let's go.
I sent in the $50, man, and then shit. He put me on the card. My first battle.
Oh, you got me fucked up, Gullah. You say you just started battling this year?
Yeah, bro. He said, yo. Yeah, bro. I did. I started doing the Danny Meyer shit.
Man.
In like January, February, some shit like that.
Man, what the hell? And so what was the reception like after you paid them $50 and you did your shit?
My first battle, who he set me up with, the dude didn't show up. So I basically did a round, a little 90-second round for somebody, and then they didn't show. So then he automatically put me. He liked what I was saying, I guess. So then my very next battle in that tournament was GX. And then I did the GX battle. Yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't like a live thing. It was a sending your video type thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you probably had
right.
You had forever to fucking memorize that and send it in. You know what I'm saying? I was struggling back then too on memorizing and shit.
Oh.
Like for real. But I got it together real quick. And yeah, I did the GX. And then they say I beat GX doing the, it was a judge thing. They say I beat
this
GX.
This is your second battle.
Yeah.
Who'd you battle first?
It was supposed to be some dude called Skill Pool or some shit. I don't know. He must have just been a new dude too trying to come in,
Okay.
But yeah. So I did that, and then I guess Danny liked what I was saying against Skill Pool or whatever. But I wasn't like fucking, I was new to it. That was my first shit. So I didn't really have I wasn't saying it as loud as I could or whatever. So they gave me that. I think Danny and Vicky, they gave me that kind of that little advice during the stream of it, like, like just speak up, like say it a little louder and you good. And then ever since then, I just been,
Yeah.
I've just been speaking up a little more with it, doing the rhyme and shit like that. I don't do a lot of the loud face offs and shit like that. But I talk my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, ever since then I did after GX. Who I have after GX? I think I had BD. I ain't gonna say his full name.
Bars D.
Y'all know.
Shout out to Bars D.
Yeah, shout out to him. I had him, and then I beat him. They said.
Okay.
And then
so you 3-0. Hold on. So your first 3 battles, 3-0.
Yeah. And then I think I ran into Slayer.
Okay.
Slayer was a little more advanced at that point than me.
Okay.
Because I think he was on the Undiscovered Gems the first season.
Okay.
So he was a little bit more experienced, and he was, he was teaching me some shit I ain't never heard. You know what I'm saying? Like on certain type of little ways, like not like nothing I never heard, but like just kind of like refilling me in on certain things that's like, okay, I can go there with it. I forgot,
Yeah.
And ever since then, I kind of like they said I lost to him though on that.
Okay.
And that was the semifinals for that.
Okay.
And I think Slayer went on to face Seizure for the championship on that.
And Seizure won.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember.
Yeah.
So your first 4 battles, 3-1, all judged.
Right.
That's crazy.
And then I think I had something else after that. I think I had Cardi.
You Cardi?
Yeah.
Okay then.
On Math Hoffa shit, right?
Yeah.
He was reaching like a motherfucker on Danny shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he was reaching like a motherfucker. But it was kind of good though. He had like, you know how they do with the, the videos, and you know how Cardi do shit.
Yeah. Cardi.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I fucks with him though. I fuck with Cardi though.
So how you calling that battle?
I felt like I beat him on that one.
So talk your shit.
Initially, they said the people that were judging this said Cardi won, but during that same live, Danny had to go back and listen, and he was like, "Nah, I got Gullah on this because Cardi he reaching on a lot of shit."
Okay,
he was reaching on.
So
if you go check it out, y'all.
The bar guy got you winning.
Yeah,
that's all that matter. So arguably, you 4-1 going into your 4th battle.
Right.
Okay,
Arguably,
then.
yes.
Okay, then.
Yes.
And then who you face next?
After that.
This is all this year, by the way.
After that, I think that when you called me.
Okay, then.
That's when you called me. Smok called me up, y'all. Smok called me up, y'all. I just want to put that out there. Smok called me up, y'all.
Okay, then. Well, what was that like? What was
y'all, he the reason for y'all getting tormented, man.
What was
called
that?
Me up.
Yeah, go ahead and speak towards that. What was that like?
Shit, man, I was like, damn, all right. GX was already telling me about the league slick. But I didn't never think that shit anybody gonna call me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was already watching it, like the event before that or whatever. He said he was facing. I can't remember who he was facing, but GX told me he was facing somebody, and then Slayer was on. I think it was Slayer versus De Niro.
Okay.
So I was tuned in because I had just battled Slayer and GX. So I was like, all right, I'm tuned into this or whatever. And then you called me. You called me for that smoke session against fucking Teekster, man.
Yeah.
And that was my Smok set me up, y'all.
That was your first live joint.
That was my first that was my first time doing it live.
Yeah.
Like actually having to remember it and saying it right then.
Yeah.
And not fucking up and not doing all that shit, and I still fucked up. But not, I still fucked up.
That's a speak towards that experience, towards that learning experience. Speak towards that.
Hey man, after that, y'all see what been going on. After that, I said, "Hey man, I can't." That feeling of knowing you know it, but not being prepared enough, this shit hurt. You know, it hurt because you know you could have got it out, and you know you could have did it. You know what I'm saying? And you could have did it cleaner or did it better, and that shit hurt. So ever since then, I was like, I can't. I'm not finna feel like this again.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you change up anything in the routine?
Yeah. I just said I started rehearsing it more.
Okay.
Like that was my first time doing it, and I felt like I had it down pat. You know what I'm saying? And I did it. So after that, I was like, when I rehearsed this time, when I think I got it down pat, I don't got it down pat. I'm gonna keep running it back, and I keep running it back, and I'm gonna keep running it back until, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna kill myself out though, but I'm gonna like rehearse it like once every 45 minutes or to an hour or something, just to, you know, just to, you know, just bust out the blue with it. Go outside, step outside with a, you know, with a blunt or something, and bust it out the blue and see if I can, you know, and say it all by myself, by myself, nobody else around. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I've been doing it. You know, I wake up, soon as I wake up in the morning, I go right outside, boom, and I bust it and say whatever, you know, and say the rhyme, rehearse it, like jumping straight up and just going out and
rehearsing it
real quick. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
Just trying to have that that sense of like, you know, you gotta be ready at all times type shit.
That Mamba mentality.
Yeah. And it just kind of like, and that's, I do it all the time now, man. Even for abysmal, I wake up and as soon as I wake up, man, I wake up, shit, brush my teeth real quick, boom, what I was, you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes I jump straight up, go outside, rehearse it with wiping the coal out my eye. You know what I'm saying? That type shit, like wiping the coal out my eye and boom, say it real quick, shit, and go do it, go finish the rest of my day for a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? Go to work.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be at work, I'll rehearse it. You know, shit like that.
So transitioning off of the Teakster battle, you arguably 4 and 3 at this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who's your next battle? What's your next battle after that?
After Teakster, who was after Teakster? Jay Wonder.
Jay Wonder.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. I remember.
I
remember.
Yeah, I feel
Jay Wonder.
At that time, it wasn't. At that time, it wasn't even about. I wasn't even mad at Jay Wonder. I was mad at myself. So I had to come back, and I felt like I had to come back and redeem myself.
Yeah.
So I felt like I did that, you know.
Okay then. And so coming off of the redemption battle, you know what I mean? Who'd you battle after that? After Jay Wonder? So we 5 and 3 at this time, arguably.
After Jay Wonder, Lou. Well, not everybody seen the Liu Kang battle.
Oh, that's on the gates. The gates. So the gates.
Yeah.
So 5, 6, 7, 8. So after your 8th battle.
Right.
And that's just this year.
Right.
You get onto the gates. How was that experience?
Man, that was one of the best feelings I had from actually doing this thing right here, you know, that we do. You know? You know, battle rap. And I like that experience, being up on that stage and being face to face with somebody. It is a little different, but it's the same. It's the same thing. Like, a battle rapper will know what I'm talking about if they've been on stage. Lou will understand what I'm talking about, or GX or Rio. They understand what I'm saying. Like, it's the same thing, but it's one other aspect. It's an actual crowd, and you gotta kind of know when to stop and let the crowd play to your likings and stuff like that. You know, like you may say a firebar. We so used to rapping straight through because we ain't getting no reaction, but on the stage, you gonna probably get. I was getting reaction, and then some of it I'm running through it when I should just let them. You know, let them react for a little. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I figured that out like halfway through my round with Lou. That's when I started to get reaction, I'll stop a little bit and let them, you know, let them get their, you know, get their, you know, they cheers off or whatever. And I learned that like halfway throughout the round. And if y'all see it, y'all be able to see what I'm saying.
Okay,
but
how you felt you did during that battle?
I feel like I got Lou, man.
Okay.
Lou know what's happening, man. Lou, okay. I feel like I got him. Yeah. Okay. When it drop, we gonna see, man.
Okay. So going into this battle. You say you felt like you got this battle, so arguably 6 and 3.
How'd you call it? Did you see it? Did you see it?
I saw it, man. I still gotta do a recap on it, man. I was trying to wait for it to drop.
Yeah.
Man, because I want to play it. I want to actually play it and break down the bar.
Yeah. Man, Dre didn't take so damn long to drop these shit sometimes.
Nah, that's a fact. They still dropping shit from the top of this year. I've seen them drop shit
they are.
that happened at the top of this year. So I already
Yeah,
know
they
what's
be
going
picking
on.
and choosing, so it's just it'll drop. It could drop any time.
Yeah. I feel
Any
like
time.
both of y'all did very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Both of
yeah, yeah,
y'all styles definitely transition well on a
yeah, yeah,
stage
yeah.
setting type of shit. You feel me? Uh,
Yeah, Dre, and CeeLo, they remember me from the last
mhm.
time I went. I went there with GS. They remember me, so I'm pretty sure it's
Okay.
gonna drop. I'm pretty sure it's gonna drop.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
It's just a matter of shit when.
Who you have after Lou?
After Lou, right. Don Vito,
Don Vito.
My
Don
nigga,
Vito.
Don Vito,
Man. And
my
how was
brother. I
that?
fuck with him.
And how was that one? Would you feel
Ah,
like, you know what I mean?
at this point, I felt like I was on a.
What car was this on?
I think me and Don was actually. It wasn't the headline, but it ended up being the headline for the When the Smoke Clears. Twice
Okay.
ain't put that out yet.
Okay.
He ain't put the battles out separately on that yet though.
Okay.
I don't know if he is, but yeah. What Rock hosted that one.
Okay. And
Yeah,
how
it
you?
was.
Oh, okay. So I remember that. So how you? Besides Vito, you know what I mean? How did you feel you did in that battle? You know what I mean, personally.
Shit, I feel like I did phenomenally well on that
Yeah.
one.
What type of space were you in this? You know what I mean? Because you coming off of the redemption battle. You know what I mean? You got that out the way. You know what I mean? You went. You know what I mean? I bet. I, you know what I mean, Lou, you know what I mean? Just go ahead, square up, you know what I mean? You feel me? And
Mm-hmm.
then, you know what I mean? And then this one, you feel me? So what type of space would you in for this one?
Man, it was like after the J Wonder shit, they called me out the blue for the loose shit. So I felt like, man, they trying to goddamn line me up, man. They trying to just get me, you know? But I was already locked in for Don Vito before Lou.
Okay.
So I had already had half of my round done for Don Vito. And then I had to stop midway and write my whole round for Lou for the gates.
Okay.
And then I had to come back to Don and finish off the rest of my round for him. So I felt like shit, they trying to line me up, man. To see how, you know, the battle test me type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just felt like shit, I gotta keep showing up. I gotta keep showing up and improving and showing them like I do this shit.
Definitely.
You know?
So shit. What's that? 6-4? So 10 battles at this point.
Right.
I see what you mean. Niggas just trying to line you up. They had 10 battles at this point.
And then what? Right after that, hell, fucking the queen herself, you know, Miss Caution.
Yeah.
So
And then that one body. People calling that a body.
yeah.
So is it right now? Is it sort of effortless for you, or you still, you know what I mean? You still trying to find the way, so to speak.
I ain't never stopped learning on how to do this, man. I'm gonna keep trying to find ways to innovate it and do it. I ain't gonna never think that I'm just done or I'm just that good. 'Cause somebody can always come in here and knock your block off one of these nights. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, stay ready. You know? I'm just trying to keep sharpening my skill. I like the way that y'all doing it. I like the way, you know, y'all keep lining me up with different people. I like the way the cards is rolling out. You know, I love this shit. I like the way y'all doing it, man. You know, and I'm gonna just keep getting better.
You feel me?
I'm
Now
gonna just keep, bro.
rolling into this abysmal You know what I mean? So we already shit with the included lady caution. That would be
Salute the queen, man.
facts. Salute to the queen. That would be what's that 7-4 arguably. It's 11 battles in 1 year, less than a year.
Yeah.
Less than a year, my brother, and you just started battling.
Yeah, man. That's why I said I fucks with y'all, man. Y'all seen something in me, and you know, I knew I had something, but I didn't know if somebody else or anybody else is gonna see what I got. So
yeah, definitely.
You know, I'm doing it for the people that actually, you know, love to hear this shit and actually want to see it and hear the dope bar. That's what I really do it for.
No, that's a fact. It's not going into this abysmal battle. Is it more the same? You know what I mean? You steamrolling right now? You know what I mean? What's up?
I mean, I've been hearing some shit, so I feel like I'm finna have to go ahead and show him how I do this shit and show him the difference between me and him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they say he don't lose. They say I don't lose. But I'm finna show y'all the difference. And I'm finna make him look a little different to y'all. I'm telling you. It's gonna be 3 rounds. And I'm gonna get to talking a little bit.
Okay, man. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Listen, abysmal. I'm making him look different.
I'm gonna make them a little different, man. At this point, I know they coming from my head too. At this point, I know they coming from my head, bro.
Yeah.
So I ain't stopping. Ain't nobody gonna kill me. Ain't nobody gonna kill me, man. Ain't nobody, bro. I'm coming. I'm coming for blood.
Talk that shit.
Ever since the last, I'm coming for blood, bro. Like
that shit.
I fuck with Abysmal. He can rap.
Mm-hmm.
But he just can't rap better than me. And I'm gonna show y'all the difference.
Yeah.
You know? That's what that's gonna be about.
Nah, that's a fact.
That's what that's gonna be about, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
So I do got some random questions. This is like the random question part of the interview you did. What I'm saying. So what is the biggest misconception that people get about Gullah JB?
They think I'm quiet. You know what I'm saying? They probably think I'm quiet and shit like that, but I ain't quiet all the time. I don't really like to get into all of everything. You know? I don't get into all of everything.
Yeah.
Certain shit I see going on, I ain't getting into that shit. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I kind of just when y'all see me hop up here like that, it's for a reason, right?
Right.
I'm here for a reason, bro. I ain't here for none of the extra stuff or none of that shit. When y'all call me for battle rap related, music related, setting up battles, talking shit about the next card or whatever, I'm all here for it. You know what I'm saying? If they go on about that other stuff, you know.
I'm not here for that.
You don't see me. That's why I be in the comments and shit all the time.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't hop up. Y'all don't see I don't hop up unless it's smoke or twice. Goddamn, call me up here. You see what I'm saying? Because all that extra shit, I don't do all that shit, bro. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't with it. You feel me?
But I'm a cool nigga, bro. I like to joke with y'all. Y'all can joke with me, bro. If y'all see me in the chat, y'all can fuck with me, joke with me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. I ain't on that shit no more. You know?
Yeah.
It's just shit. If y'all get to talk crazy, you know what time it is.
Well,
Other than that, Other than that, though, man, I'm a cool person, though, bro. You know, I ain't really, you know.
Definitely. So, what are some of the life lessons that you've had before battle rap that you kind of taken and used in battle rap?
Shit. Right now in this game, I learned the goddamn from being in the military and just being, you know, your parents telling you not to talk as a kid and all this other shit. Like sometimes that shit does relate. I look like how I told you, I just look at what's going on sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I don't have to say nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't have to say nothing.
There's a saying the elders have, right? You know what I mean? God give you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, right?
For a reason,
listen
bro.
is twice as much as you talk at all times.
For real. For real. And then when I do speak though,
yeah,
it get hurt. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I don't really like to get on and do so much of the shit talking and all of that other stuff like that, because shit, you know, I don't, you know, unless I know it's about battle rap. I know it's about battle rap now, but coming into it, it was just kind of like shit. I don't know, bro. I might take shit the wrong way. I don't know, you know. But I learned now, like after battling Lou and seeing like how Lou campaign hard, which he do a good job at doing that too. Lou campaign hard, and he be putting this shit on the map. And you know, I realized shit. All right, shit, you got to do this talk shit sometimes. That ain't nothing.
No, that's a fact.
So shit, I understand it.
That's a
so
fact.
Whoever wanna, you know, any of y'all boys out there wanna shoot y'all shot, man, shoot y'all shot, man. I'm ready for the smoke. Whoever want the smoke.
All right. So look, we was visiting this a little bit earlier, but I said I wanted to hold off on this. You know what I mean? We will get into some hip hop right quick. You did. So the top 5 battlers of all, I mean not battlers, top 5 hip hop artists of all time.
Top 5 hip hop artists of all time. Shit, ooh. I gotta say Pop. Biggie. Pop, Biggie. I fucks with the Jay-Z. I can't lie. I fucks with the Jay-Z. And then I would have to say, me personally, y'all folks don't get mad at me. It's a bunch of other out here. Tip and Wayne.
Pimp and Wayne?
Tip and Wayne.
Oh,
T.I. and Wayne.
Okay. No,
I gotta put my South brothers in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Tip, and Wayne.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's a fire list.
Kanye. I could say Kanye is an honorable mention. Not the Kanye out of day. He be tripping.
Yeah.
He be tripping sometimes. I'm talking about the Jesus
dropout Kanye.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Jesus walk.
Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. I relate to that. All right, so top 5 battle rappers of all time.
Oh man. Top 5 battle rappers of all time. Let's see. I gotta say Lux is one of them. I would have to say Mook is one of them.
Okay.
I say that because as long as they've been in the game, they still relevant. Right now, we still talking about them. See what I'm saying? I have to put them up there. I would say Rock. He is one of them. I would say Rock. Boy for a long time. You know, that's one of my personal favorites because I fuck with the gun bars and shit. I like the gun bars and shit.
Yeah.
Who else? Danny. Hey, my top 5 gonna be crazy. It's gonna be different. So you know, shit. I'm kind of up to date with what's going on. So then, shit, I have to say geechi, man. Okay. I think he came in. He solidified his work. I know it's a bunch of other names I could put on here too. Hitman, man, Hollow the Don, John, Rex. Man, I love all these niggas, bro. I like the work that they put in and the work that they did in this shit. So I don't want to make it feel like just who I said was who. That's just who I like. So I don't want it to mix,
Nah, that's a fire list. That's a solid list.
You know what I'm saying?
So battle rap. Oh, no. So top 5 worst sport battle rappers.
Top 5 worst sport.
Yeah, we shaking shit up. Yeah, we shaking shit up. Yeah.
Number 1, I gotta say Rio is that monster.
Okay.
He is that monster. You gonna do this shit to be smoked?
Yeah. Niggas is finna be mad. Yeah, I'm getting it lit.
I gotta leave myself out there. So, damn, man. GX.
Okay.
He is one of them. The flow is crazy. He is fire. The backgrounds, everything, he's fire. Innovate. He's fire. The wordplay is stupid. What's that, 3?
Yeah, Rio, GX, and Innovate.
Rio, GX, Innovate. Let me see. It's a couple new. It's a couple new cats. Damn. Who the fuck am I gonna put on this list, dog?
Yeah, it's one of those. Shout out to Mac Mel.
Okay. What?
I said it's one of those. Shout out to Mac Mel.
Oh yeah. Man. Smoke, you got me on this, bro. I gotta see who all been on this. Who all been on this motherfucker, bro?
Trouble. Yeah.
If Don Vito can pull off some shit, he'll be one of them too.
Yeah, but you didn't say if he was on the list or not. Y'all see how you trying to avoid this?
Not yet.
Nah, you got 2 more.
Hey, I give it to Teekster one of them. He ain't really clearly lost on here yet, though.
Okay.
He ain't clearly lost on here yet. And then oh fuck. Damn, Smoke did this shit to me, man. Smoke trying to get me caught up, y'all. Damn.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Man, I'm on that top 5, man.
Okay, so Rio,
if
GX.
anything, I have to say De Niro. If anything else.
So Rio, GX, Innovate, Teekster, and De Niro. Top 5 worst sport battle rappers. Okay. Okay. Let's go.
I'm number 1.
You number 1 though?
I'm number 1 though, man.
So you top 2 and not 2?
Huh?
So you top 2 and not 2?
Yeah, man. I got it on there, man. I can't, but I ain't want to not say that. I gotta give it up for my brothers though, bro. Like that would be my top 5. I would say it right now. them boys, they been here before me. You know,
that's a fire top 5.
I give it up to them boys on that shit. Me and T Stash came in together, but I give it up to him because me and him battled, and you know that happened how it happened. So I give him that, and he hasn't clearly lost. So that's what I give on that.
That's a fact. So, what is your biggest pet peeve in battle rap right now?
My biggest pet peeve. If it's gas, I don't like too much gas. I don't like too much gas. You know? Even if it is for me, I don't even want too much gas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want too much fuel behind, because sometimes you can have that fuel behind you and then you start to get too comfortable. You know?
Yeah.
You start to get a little too comfortable and then you start to slip. So I say it's the gas or you know, people getting a little too, fame fuel headed kind of. So I try to balance that. I try to balance that out.
Yeah, you don't want. Yeah, nah. You're right. You don't want to get too big headed. You don't want to get too gassed either, because it's not good for the battle rapper. You know what I mean? It's not good for the battle rapper.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Nah, that's a fact.
That would be my only thing.
All right. What battle rapper most influenced you?
I say Briz Rothstein, probably.
Briz,
and probably Geechi. Yeah.
Okay.
Little Danny Myers in there.
Briz, Geechi, and Danny Myers. That's a L combo trio.
Yeah. A little Danny in there, because I don't put words together all the time so much, but I can do it too. I just don't. You know.
Fire. So, you thought I wasn't gonna ask you, but battle rap Mount Rushmore, you did. So I like to do Mount Rushmore a little bit differently. I don't just include battle rappers. You know what I mean? We go overall culture. You did.
Right.
So you know what I mean? League owners, battlers, people behind the scenes, media, anybody. You know what I mean? Who's your battle rap Mount Rushmore?
It's for anybody.
People that paved the way, people that changed, you know what I mean, the landscape of things, you know what I mean, that we go by to this day.
Right. Oh man, y'all boys, Smok3n goddamn came with the questions for real. Ooh. I say Rock is definitely up there.
Okay.
He held it down for the smack, and he held it down for the smack era, whatever, and he held it down for a long time. A lot of what people do today, he did. You know. Media wise, Jayblac. I say Jayblac.
Okay.
He one of the ones that's kind of like, started it, pushing it.
Yeah.
To a bigger platform type thing to kind of like promote battle rappers or whatever it is, he do. Let me see. Shit, man. This is tough. I still say Mook.
Okay.
For Mook and Lux for being still relevant, bro. It's hard to do in this game.
Yeah.
So I probably have to still put them two up there.
Okay.
Just because the relevance, how relevant they is, and how they kind of started this shit. They kind of pioneered this shit for kind of like almost a blueprint on how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was two totally different styles kind of going at it back in those days, kind of. You know what I'm saying? And they both gave us what we wanted to hear from both. And that kind of split the culture into two with certain things you wanted to hear and then certain other things you wanted to hear. And I think it's still been like that till the day. You know, like pen over, you know, I guess.
Yeah.
Even though Mook has gotten more like complex over the years though. But he didn't start out as that complex. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I know exactly
So
what you mean.
you know what I'm saying? So I put them two, and then oh man, this last person. Oh. This last person. God damn. Man, shout out to Yo Esco, man. And Smoke Kings, man. Them the last two. We're gonna add another face on that Mount Rushmore, man. We're gonna add two more on that thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. Y'all boys holding it down for this virtual shit. And this is another lane that we do in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them top tier niggas, they scared to come down here and play with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Pause if need be. You know?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, pause if need be. But yeah, man. I feel like shit. Yeah, man, y'all, we got something good going on down here. So shit, why wouldn't I put us up there?
That's a
we
fact.
up here
That's
too.
A fact. No, that's a dope list. Man, look. I appreciate it, my brother. But no, that's a dope list. So you know what I mean, we're getting into these last questions, man. Which battle, like for the people that haven't seen your work, you know what I mean? For the people that want to start getting in tune with Gullah JB, which battles do you recommend to watch first?
To watch first. Go check out that goddamn that Lady Caution versus Gullah JB on that motherfucking Cave Gang versus Ward Sport. That shit just dropped like 10 days ago. Y'all go check that out. Go check out the rest of the battles on that card. They all fire. You know what I'm saying? What was the question again? Smoke, my bad. I done went off.
What battles do you want them to watch first if they're trying to get into with who Gullah JB is?
Yeah, check that one out. That Lady Caution, me and Lady Caution. Go check out me and GX. That was one of my favorite battles too. Me and GX. I felt like me and GX kind of put on that. Shit, and then go check out me versus Don Vito.
Okay.
That was pretty fire. Check out all my battles, man. Just type, when y'all go to YouTube, type in Gullah JB versus, and then it'll pop up.
It'll pop up.
Check them all out. Check them all out, man.
So when it's all said and done, Gullah JB, what do you want your legacy to be known as?
Man. I just want to be known as one of the greats to do this shit, man. This shit ain't always about money. None of that shit. Sometimes shit, niggas just want to be known for doing something in their life, bro. A lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas I know, we ain't never did shit or never had nothing to brag about all the time like that. Like, shit, nigga, it's just some for us to have something, you know, to say we did it. We actually
Right.
do this. We one of the greatest at this.
Right,
You know,
right.
and that's what I do it for. I really love this shit, and I'm gonna keep doing this shit as long as y'all keep loving me doing this shit. So, you know,
Yeah. Straight up facts.
and
Gullah
that's what that is.
JB.
That's about.
That's a fact. Gullah JB. For the people that want to get into it with you, you know what I mean? For the people in the back, you dig what I'm saying? Tell the people where they can find you at, my brother.
Hey man, y'all can go catch me on IG. That's Instagram. Go and look me up. Gullah J _ JB. And look me up on Twitter. Same thing, man.
Word.
Gullah JB.
Word. Gullah JB, before we get up out of here, is there anything else you want to say to the people, man?
Shit, man, I love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I do this shit for y'all. I'm trying to put on good shows for the people that watch it. You know what I'm saying? That really fuck with this warrior sport shit and what we do down here. And I'm just doing this shit for y'all, man. I'm doing it for the love of this shit. You know, I'm trying to move up and do bigger things. Shit, if I move up, we all move up, bro. And that real shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm here putting in my groundwork, man. You know?
Say that. Ladies and gentlemen.
I love y'all to death, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gullah JB. Shout out to you, my brother. Thank you for gracing the platform. You feel me? You got a bright future ahead of you. I know it to be true. You feel me? And I'm elated to see what the future has in store for you, my brother. Shout out to you, man. Enjoy the rest of your night, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love you, Smoke, my brother.
Likewise, my brother.
You got a nice future ahead of you too, my brother. Breaking down them bars, bro. For real.
Straight up. I appreciate it, my brother.
I love you, bro. Salute.
Love you too, man. Salute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So there you have it. Gullah JB, man. I felt like once again we've gotten something from the person, you know what I mean? Not just the battler, but the person behind the battler. You did what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. I didn't know Gullah JB was in the military, you feel me? I didn't know his pops was in the military, you feel me? I didn't know that he was born in South Carolina, you did. Grew up in the 6th, East Atlanta, you feel me? Boulder Crest, Gresham Park, you feel me? That's a rough neighborhood, a tough area. And to kind of slither your way through that, and make it to something that you love. It's fire. It's fire. You went through ups and downs, you heard, you know what I mean? Ended up going to the military, you did, trying to figure out the way of life, you feel me? You know what I mean? Stumbled upon one of his first loves again and decided to give it a shot. All within 1 year. He has 11 battles. Arguably 7-4. He just started battling at the top of this year. That's crazy. That's crazy. Gullah JB has not been rapping a year. He has 11 battles. Arguably 7-4. Give that man his respects. You feel me? Pay that man what he's owed. You feel me? Shout out to Gullah JB. What I took away from this is, you know what I mean? Stand on your word. You know what I mean? It's not too often that, you know what I mean, people stand on their word. Your word holds value. You know what I mean? There's an old saying, all you have is your balls and your word. You dig what I'm saying? If you ain't got your word, you basically ain't got nothing. You just got your balls. It's wild, but you know what I mean. Stand on your word. Do what you say what you're gonna do. You know what I mean. Do what you say. What you know what I mean. What you gonna do? Type of shit. You feel me? Don't tell anybody to do something that you don't want to do, or that you won't do. You feel me? Like there's a lot of us that get steered in the wrong direction just by listening to others that don't necessarily that wouldn't do the same thing. You know what I mean? For instance, at work, you know what I mean? You might get a pallet to fall over. You tell somebody to go pick it up. You know what I mean? And they're gonna look at you crazy, like, you know what I mean? You knocked it over. Like, why I gotta clean it up just because I'm the cleanup crew? Like, nah. Like, you know what I mean? But if you show them, like, look, I'm gonna help, you know what I mean? I'm gonna help, but y'all help me type, you know what I mean? They'll be more susceptible to doing it. You feel me? And a lot of us need to take that role of doing and showing before we actually tell somebody else to do something, to do anything for real. And to stay ready at all times. Stay ready at all times. You know what I mean? There's another old saying. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You feel me? As long as you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And he's proven that point over this past year. Less than a year. He had the one slip up against Teeksta. And ever since then, you know what I mean? He said he changed up. You know what I mean? He woke up and started spitting it from the sleep. What? If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. You feel me? And to keep running it back until it's crafted. A lot of times we just give up on stuff, you know what I mean? Whether we're mentally tired of it, frustrated, think we don't have the time for it, just tired of failing. But that's what it's about. It's about failing. You know what I mean? You gotta keep running it back. You know what I mean? Keep running it back until it's crafted. You know what I mean? You could be a jack of all trades if you want to, and a master of none. You know what I mean? It's a saying, right? You know what I mean? Don't fear one man that practices 1,000 moves, but fear a man that practices one move 1,000 times. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that holds true. You know what I mean? Run it back until you craft it. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to fail. The failure is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But if you run it back until you keep getting it, it's gonna be that much easier to succeed. You know what I mean? For success, you dig? Another interview in the books, another Smok3n Wit The King, you dig? Shout out to Gullah JB for gracing the platform. You feel me? Definitely. I felt like I learned something. I took something away from this interview as well. Either way, man. Y'all remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You dig? Salute for those that deserve it. You feel me? And I don't know if the fight is still on, but if y'all want to watch the fight, somebody hit me and tell me if the fight is still on. I'll start the StreamYard. I mean, not the StreamYard, but the Discord up. You feel me? But if it's not on, then yeah, I mean, I love y'all. King.
That was electric.
I was slow.
That was electric.